BabyDoge CEO. We all know the type and how it started with Alien, how much he has been achieving. He's doing it both in the hard and the soft way. We can always see what happened a couple of weeks ago when the logo kind of changed. And these are all ways for him. These are like ways he's been Dodge. BabyDoge CEO is like, we are the babies alien. I think that's what we should say. And usually, what happens, life generally, and even in space, is the fact that babies outlive their they live more than their parents because, of course, that's what everyone prays for. So, breaking down the name, this is just a meme token. So much utility. And if I into the inception, like you asked, it all started from when the CEO one time, him and a couple of friends, one time also in things, and they lost the seed phrases. And you know how these things work. If you lost your seed phrase, that's like the end of it. There's no way, there is literally no way for you to access your trust wallet. You lost seed phrase. And that's one that was the major occasion that actually led to this the idea of okay it's something, and in this then we definitely then we want to make sure that it has some solution to these problems that we once faced in the past. And that's why they came in with CEO. And now we're not just making it all utility. It's all really loads of utility. But we want to go in the meme style, and the reason is just because the meme is something that has been trending, even the so-called utility project. So yeah, we have to make it memeable, but we're definitely making sure that we have great utilities to push this meme out there. So people with reason to hold this token, knowing it's not just a meme token, but a utility-based meme project. So the whole idea is just the occurrence of the events, the passwords, and okay, let's come into the space and something to solve this problem. And I know we're definitely gonna dive into that here, like progress, but I'll just mention in this was the idea behind our reader net. So that's the original idea, but we have loads of utilities attached as well.
Okay. Hello, Miss. Are you
I'm
disconnected?
here. No. I've been saying. I'm sorry. Why did I cut out a bit? At what point?
Oh, okay. So yeah, thank you very much for your explanation from the BabyDoge CEO, and of course, yeah, the BabyDoge CEO, as far I know, is from myself, and the CEO is because Elon Musk tweet about the CEO of the CEO, and I think this is BabyDoge CEO will be massive, and of course they have some more utility. So for us, for the audience, and for the viewers right now, and we wanted to know the utility. So can you tell us more about your utility? And yeah, can you tell us more about your net token too, and the utilities and tokenomics of your projects?
Okay. I think that would be from my end. Can you repeat the last thing that you said? Just keep.
Yeah. Can you tell us? Okay, I'm repeating my questions. Can you tell us
Okay.
about your native tokens, and of course the native tokens, and the utilities of your projects, and the tokenomics of your projects?
All right. Right. So the native token is the baby CEO token, and this token is like like say the flair for on our ecosystem. And the reason why I said it's a fly for our ecosystem is because we have plethora of utilities. This utilities, all of them are definitely going to be needed a baby CEO token. Let's say, for example, we have a stake platform at the moment. And for you to stake in one of the pools, you might need to stake in any more. You have to stake the baby CEO token. You're also getting the NFT staking commission, which of course you can stake both an NFT and the CEO token along to make more gains. And also you can also be able to like mint NFTs, and you can mint with our tokens, and you don't have to mint with a stable token. You can mint with our tokens. So there's also the the game system coming in, and this gaming system is second to none at the moment. It's being developed, and it's a system that would not just be a gaming platform, but it will be like an electro, testing platform for users, because it's an AI powered game, and this AI powered game is something that people definitely want to keep going on. It's engaging. Like, oh, I can do this. Like, it looks easier, but it kind of gets you a strange, like it's a string attaching you to the system where you have to, keep trying until you make something. We want to make a, exciting for people, not just being exciting, but also giving them something in return. There's going to also be going to be P2V, that's player versus player, that's PvP, and also there's also going to be like the AI player, and there's also there's just one part of where people would utilize the baby CEO token. I just mentioned the staking, the NFT coming up, and the gaming aspect, and also if you check at the moment, the app is live, and you can find the aim aspect where you can either farm or stake. You can also the portfolio asset. So in the future, what's going to happen is the general usual marketing strategy that everyone does is you're going to put the product out there for people to get used to it. If you connect to your wallet or the app right away, it shows your portfolio, everything, even the hidden tokens. It shows you hidden tokens, shows you all the transactions you've ever done on that particular wallet. So people are definitely going to add and advance our decentralized DR in a way that would show even more details. You can easily delete scam and you can arrange a portfolio in a way you can, so many things happening on a decentralized application. And all of these facilities around are based on a token. So this is like our token is like a file, like I said, it's a file for all our products. And I think that answers the question when you're asking about the token and the utilities of this token. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was asking the utility of
Okay.
the tokens.
Yeah, I just mentioned that the token utilities is actually for staking. You can stake, and there's a 7% APY, not APY, but a reward that happens for every buy and sell that happens on our contract. You get 7% immediately coming into your wallet. It's automatic. It's based on the tax system, which goes back, to the marketing where lots of marketing has been going on at the moment, both offline and online and in different aspects as well. So that's basically the utility, the staking, the NFTs, the PvP, and in general, where we have lots more of utilities.
Okay, so yeah, thank you very much for explaining a lot of couple things from BabyDoge CEO, the utilities, and of course also the tokens utility. And I think this is valuable for everyone to know of this BabyDoge CEO. And as you can check, they has a lot of filters from the DApp applications like farming, trades, and also NFT minting. And I think it's very important to check out the launch jobs for the BabyDoge CEO. You can learn, so you can understand the app applications. You can connect your wallets. You can mint the balls. And I think this is wonderful for everybody to learn right now. And I think you need to connect it into the Web3 wallet like a MetaMask or Trust wallet. And yeah, don't forget to support of these projects. Don't forget to join of Telegram community of the BabyDoge CEO. You can understanding of these projects. You can also ask him, and the moderator or the admin from the BabyDoge CEO will answer your questions. And I think this is really massive. How the CEO project is really success, and of course this project also successful loans as I mentioned it, and of course the result has already wins from these projects. And yeah, so Miss Benita, next questions. What makes your project unique and special from your project?
Well, internet. One thing I would say for sure is our Twitter wallet is one of the unique features that we believe would definitely speed us up, because if everyone can to understand our Twitter wallet, now you can never, I mean, if you lose your Trust wallet password, of course, you cannot get it back. But our Twitter wallet, you can lose you don't really need it. I mean, you can all just it's like an easy way where you just transfer funds from one username to the other username, and you can always recover your wallet as long as the three account is alive. Your wallets can never be lost. So it's never going to be issues of, oh, I lost my trust wallet secret space and that's how I lost. I mean, way back in the days, we always experienced things like we always see, people say, like, find my true wallet, secret phrase, you don't hear, blah, blah, blah. And that's it, people crying. I mean, to some extent, the whole complaint is becoming cooler because people are becoming more versatile regarding how to save their secret phrase. But it does not entirely eliminate the problem. And that's the solution that our Twitter wallet is actually offering in the space. With our wallet, you can easily, in second sense, Twitter across anyone on the Twitter space with just your username. You don't need their wallet address, just a username, and boom, you're. And also, it's secure because it gives you, this trust system over your funds. You cannot lose your secret phrase, and you can definitely never lose your entire money, because of the normal secret phrase thing that usually happens with the traditional wallet. So one of the sweet feature, and also for the people that really like affiliate programming programs, we on our staking platform are introducing the three-tier referral system. So now how the three-tier referral systems work is there's gonna be staking when you refer someone, you get 5% of whatever amount that people stake. 5% goes directly into your wallet. So you're not getting it, gradually. No, immediately. As long as you have you use a referral system provided on our DApp, should be live in a couple of days or from now, you can get. Not like I can, but you are definitely getting the 5% from the person you refer immediately. And if the person you refer refers someone else, they get the 5% while you get the 3% as well. And if that other person refers another person, like you said, it's a thing. The first person gets the 5%, the other gets 3%, and you who started the referral thing gets 2%. So this is not something that's common in this project. You can find what you don't really find that supports in this staking. So now this is a way or a means of making people want to refer people into the system for them to stake, and it kind of should I say encouraged the staking on our platform as well. This this features, as mentioned, the affiliate system, as well as the Twitter wallet, is one of the unique features I believe. So it's definitely definitely going to blow up the space, and it's going to make people to know about the BabyDoge CEO. And with this, we are definitely sure that we are going as far as possible. If you notice, we started out really small from 80K market, and we got to over 2 million. And that's to show you how much people believe in this project. That's to show you how much they trust. And trust never comes just like that. It comes from people seeing that the people are actually working. At the meantime, you can find our the Twitter wallet. You can find there's the should I what's it called? There's the Twitter wallet on our application. If you click on the Twitter wallet on the website, it takes you to. It's not fully live yet. It's just a better version of it. But you can get a view of that, and you can imagine when you can just easily send money across without getting someone's trust wallet address generally. So this is, I feel like it's a mind blowing thing for us. And if we, like you said earlier, if we can get it out there, it's definitely one of the strongest utilities that we believe so much is going to help us, take this project very far, as far as possible.
So yeah, Miss Benita, thank you very much for explaining a lot of common things from those and covered the questions. What's your project unique? So we wanted to know what strategy will you implement to bring non-crypto players, I mean to bring non-crypto narrative into your projects, or how do you keep a balance between developing the technology and also improving the value of your token?
Okay, so the first, in answering the first question, which is the strategy to bring in non-crypto users in the platform, it still goes to we have a gaming platform that's going to be built in a couple of months from now. And this gaming platform, of course, it's definitely going to attract gamers outside the crypto space into you, and it's really good and engaging, and you don't get tired of it because you keep trying to think something, and you actually see that yes, it's a real system based on an AI, so it's manipulated, and you can actually win by playing and being engaged. So one of the ways are game utilities, which is definitely to be, it's definitely going to be advertised and marketed in a wide range of space where gamers can get to see this. And not all the gamers are crypto users at the moment. So this is one way we are bringing in non-crypto users into our platform. And the second way is our Twitter wallet. Our Twitter wallet is definitely going to attract non-crypto users into the space. And the reason is because one, so many people are of how secure or not the space is, regarding how safe or if your trust wallet, can be. You're like, oh, do I have to really write my secret phrase somewhere? And if I lost it, does that mean I lose all my money? If people get to see that there is a system, there's a wallet where you can actually save your funds, and even get to the trust wallet secret phrase, which is the wallet phrase. I think I'm using the trust so much here. So if you lose the wallet, regardless what wallet that is, as long as you're connected from our Twitter wallet, you're safe because you never get to lose wallet. You can always retrieve that wallet. Your funds is definitely safe. So that's why we can attract people. It gives them a trust that their funds are safe with this system. That way we can bring in people who maybe might not even tried the space before, might wanted to have tried scared, can bring in by giving them assurance that their funds are safe, their future wallets. And going over to the second question, which is how we want to keep balance between technology and also improving value of our token. Developing all this the same way we are improving the value of our token. Why do I say this? As we keep introducing all our features one after the other to the space, at the moment our skin AI and it's not just live on our Z app. I don't want to mention so it doesn't look like I'm promoting some other project, but there's a very big project at the moment that have implemented an advanced staking features where you can earn up to 700% APY by staking tokens, paying our tokens. So the same way we are marketing in developing, the same way we are increasing the value of our token. Because by developing all this project, all these products, people are coming to see, oh, we have something good, and it's a form of marketing. That's why I say, like, developing in the same way we are improving the token value. So if we get all our utilities up and running, if we can, in a couple of months, in a couple of weeks, whatever the timing is the development, we are at the same time increasing the value of our token because we are exposing the products we're developing to thousands and millions of people. And when they come into this product, which we have developed, they're definitely going to need to buy our token because, of course, if you want to be part of this, then you have to buy the token. So if you also want to be, minting some of these NFTs, then you have to need tokens as well. And if you want to be, part of the game, which of course when developed, you also need a token as well. So answering your question, how to keep the balance between the developing technology and also improving the value of a token is by actually improving and developing our own utilities, well as making them more advanced alongside the trending of the community, this crypto space at the moment, which of course will attract more users to buy our token, and that of course increases the value of our token.
All right,
Thank you.
Bennett. Yeah, Miss Bennett, to answer these two questions from us. And of course, that's really nice answers and great answers. Thank you very much for Miss Benita to cover my questions. And we still have another question that security is the most important into the crypto space. So can you tell me about your security systems to our audience tonight? And to ensure that BabyDoge CEO really safe to invest, do you have any audits?
Yes, of course. Our project is totally secure when it comes to the contract aspect and also when it comes to the identity of the people behind this project. We have a contract audited that is SAFU audit. And you can find it on our website and you can, track the audits and see the audits report right outside. And also we are KYC, which is a team KYC by Pinkcell. Of course, we all understand what KYC means. And KYC, the people who really don't understand the algorithm behind this is the fact that the team behind this project has to meet all the documents regarding their personality in real life. So like they can be identified by these people. And Pinkcell, of course, is the launchpad which we launched on. So when it comes to security aspect of that, which I know is very important in the space, we are secured because we have a KYC done by Pinkcell and also we have the all done by the SAFU audit.
All right, so you already audited, and of course, the smart contract is up. Thank you very much for explaining this, Benita. So, yeah, we another questions. Of course, we wanted to know, yeah, what do you think about the partnerships? So, will you do partnerships with several projects or influencers in the near future?
So, on our end, we actually plan lots of partnerships, but we also have people coming to us to partner with us. So at the moment, we have our users because we are fully focused on developing our utilities and get them out. A lot of people are coming in partnership. We are partnering with you for these. We so many partnership proposals are on the ground. Why on our part, we are also looking at bigger partnership platform, why some projects are coming to us for partnership. Yes, at the moment, we haven't really announced any partnership, but we are working towards one early, and once it is settled, we will definitely make that announcement publicly. But we want to be very sure of who we partner with, because there's something people say that grace attracts. When you flourish, because they're seeing how we started from 80K market cap to over 2 million market cap, and currently we are at 1.5 million market cap, and that's over 20x, more than 20x, almost 25x, and this has attracted so many people into our project and coming for a partnership and so on. So we are trying our best to vet every product coming on for partnership to be sure the extension and also what benefit they will bring onto our project. While we are also entering, partnering with bigger platforms, which of course, like I said, once we conclude, we're still like in discussions with bigger platforms, we are definitely going to make this public. But for now, it's just fully, focusing on developing a product. And like I said, for the people listening, I feel like one of the products that you can utilize at this point is go buy, of course, do your own research, buy some baby CEO token and stake them to earn more. Like the staking APY is so succulent at this point. It's in as much as it is, high, it is also sustainable the way it's done by the team. So it's something that everyone definitely gonna enjoy more from. And also you can check out the best version or tweets in. Of course, feel free to share your idea, share your opinion in our group as well. Whatever you think, just feel free to share, because at this stage, being on a better version, it's a stage where the developer and everyone's checking things out and what to add and what not to add extra. So we welcome every form of opinion, every form of suggestion or question that's been based on the aspect. And it's public. You can find it directly on our website, and you can, check it out yourself.
Okay, Ms. Benita, thank you very much for explaining your partnerships. And of course, this is the website of the BabyDoge CEO. And you can check out the partner of the BabyDoge CEO. They have a affiliate.I, with more charts, CoinGecko, and market cap, see global, how to expand pancake swaps, sell and soft audits. And of course, this is one of the part you want to learn. And the near future, we're doing a partnership also as for Miss Benita mentioned it to you guys. And yeah, I want to ask something else, that this is a last questions on each question and answers. So yeah, can you tell us a bit about your development and roadmaps, Miss Benita?
Oh, okay. Regarding development, if I have to take it chronologically, we always started from the pre-sale stage, of course, which of course that's one of the first. In as much as it looks easy, I appeal, but it's one of the most stressful parts, because you have to get people to be able to back out your pre-sale. Of course, when you start on a pre-sale stage, you don't have so much to show with so much work to show. But we try our best to make sure that we have our app ready. Our better version, just even before we live, so people can see how serious the team are. So at the moment, as in development, we have a decentralized application on live, and we are even adding more use cases and utilities. In this app, which was released, we have the portfolio tracker in it, there's a staking in it, there's an NFT in it, there's a decentralized exchange. So what that means is you can swap directly on our website. You don't have to go through, navigate from one pancake swap. And then now, once you are on our website, you can carry on trades on our website directly. We have a decentralized exchange. Whatever token you want to swap on, you can do it on our website. And NFT makers are live already. definitely would be advanced in the future because we are adding more, like I said, we're adding more advancements in our decentralized application. But for now, it's so much influence regarding staking and farming, and you can check it out yourself. And also, the next thing that would be on is full version of our Twitter wallet will be coming on in a month or two. Let's say time. I have to be, very realistic, but just to be more, open, you just in 1 month to 2 months time, it should be full live. But you can see the better version of it on our website at the moment, just because I have reiterated severally. You can check it out, and also we are very open to suggestions and questions or whatever you feel about the Twitter wallet. And the next thing that would start once we get the Twitter wallet live, the full version of it, is our gaming system, our Dutch gaming system. It's the next thing we hope to release as soon as possible. And if we can get that out, like you said, I feel then we have really hit like so much milestone. If we can get this Twitter wallet out and then the gaming system out and working, then we have hit so much milestone. So regarding development, I would say we are like in the phase, did I say phase two? The phase two the phase two of our roadmap. And if I have to go through the roadmap, based on a short-term one, we have done a lot of things. We set out with a project idea, which of course everybody has to sit down and map out something that people would definitely invest in. We created a website and released websites and development regarding the gap release, which finally was released, and we also get our contract audited, and we did the pre-sale and launch on pink sale launch part rather, and started the marketing campaign. So with so much trust, so got on with that one and locked the liquidity on sale and released that on Pancake Swap. If I have to really go through this, I feel like it's something that all of you can find how far we've done, because at these stage we're about to release the Twitter wallet. But the roadmap, like you said, is directly on our website. If I have to start listing everything, it's like reiterating something you can just skim through and get the answer stuff. But yeah, at this point, we are about to release, regarding development, we're about to release the Twitter wallet. And once that is out, trust me, we are definitely blowing up the space. We're definitely blowing up the space.
All right, Ms. Benita, thank you very much for your explaining your development and roadmap. And of course, that's really interesting for everyone's goals of B2C. This is some main projects will be long-term projects. And of course, it's better for you to join a Telegram community. And don't forget to follow the Twitter of the BabyDoge. The name of the Twitter is Wallet.co. And you can also check out the websites on these banners. And thank you for Miss Benita to cover all questions from us from the Twitter Labs. And yeah, we will pick the question from the Twitter questions. I mean, we need to move to another segment of the semi. And of course, this is a question from 22 Dgens. What is Doge softly? So, and how does it work?
Sorry, can you repeat the question again?
Yeah, this is from 22 Dgens. What is Doge jump? Doge jump softly. I think your games. And how does
Yeah, so the Dog Jump is an AI-powered game, and it's designed in a way that it's going to be very competitive and so engaging. And the reason why it's going to be this engaging is because it has to do with intellectual capacity. How much do you know? It has to do with intellectual skill. And how it works is 20 users will be able to compete in a global challenge with staked BNBs, and the top 3 winners win. Takes it all. Like, let's say, for example, I might just get to use a quiz, like like a quiz like board where everyone's competing for the same thing, and they have their funds staked. And the top 3, of course, top 3 is usually the first person, the second, which is a person who follows next regarding ranking and position, or take this the money from the pool, which is pooled by the amount, whatever number of persons actually is playing at that point or has the money on that pool. So the players actually to do their test level of intellect against the AI, or a player versus player as well, which of course will come later, because we're starting out with the player and AI thing where player and AI, where everyone is betting that, oh, I think I might top this AI, and everyone's putting their funds in the top 3, take it that way. So regarding how the game is going to look like, I think the game is a nesting that would be in development as soon as we get the wallets out there. Once the wallets is done, I think the next thing you would be seeing is the dot jump. What's the word for it? Like having a better version of the dot jump so people can understand and see how the game works. But it's just basically the AI powered game, and it's going to be, for a start, the player versus AI, where people have to compete against the AI, but all together in a pool, they pool a certain amount of money, and the top 3 winners pick, or rather fix this the funds that's been put together. And like I said, our token would definitely be in use for the Dodge jump. And because every player of the Dodge jump must first, so for you to be able to even play, you have to purchase a 0.3 BNB wallet. That's what gives you access. Well, whether it's like, answering all the questions I was trying to say, our token have great utilities once we get all our features developed. Once the game is out, for you to partake in the token. So all of these people to accumulate the baby CEO token. I hope that answers your question, the Twitter person, the Twitter's question.
Right, Miss Benita, thank you very much for covering the question from the audience on the Twitter, of course. And I will pick another question from the Twitter question audience. So this is from EU. So what are the future plans for BabyDoge CEO, and how does the team plan to continue to innovative and disrupt the DeFi space?
Okay. The future is, at this point, we have gotten a day of license staking live in the nesting is coming out, the wallets, and as well as the Dodge game, a platform game. If we can get these out, we can say one of our very immediate future plans have been fulfilled. And going on in the future, like I said, we are definitely adding so much on our decentralized application. Each of the features already there needs to gain more, it definitely will be developed in a more wider and accepting way. Regarding staking, the future, first, I'm not certain about this, but we might get more staking plan in a way that can accommodate not just the tokens, but you can stake the token in NFT at the same time to AMA. So how are we going to be more innovative? Our Twitter wallet is already an innovation for us because it's not something that's so rampant in as much as people are trying, but we are going to be more innovative by developing these utilities in a more accommodating the way as the space continues to grow, as new things is being introduced in the space. We want to make sure that all our utilities are still in line. And if there is also a need for us to add more utilities to this, we are definitely going to do just that. Because we have a decentralized actors accommodating, and anything can, as long as it's beneficial and useful, anything can definitely be added to it, as long as it works.
All right, this is from, yeah, thank you very much for explaining and cover the question from the view. And of course, this is from Ria. So, in your platforms, I see you have Ethereum and Binance merchants. You develop in Ethereum and the Binance merchants. Do you have any plan to develop cross chains with another chains? It's very
Yes, definitely. We have plans to spread across other chains, and we are not just spreading across other chains on our tokens. We are also spreading, we're adding our application. The wallet, for example, would definitely start out with the BSC, where it's definitely built on. So the BSC smart contract, that's definitely with support initially. But as we continue to grow, we have plans to, spread across chain. And also on our digital application, we might, like you said, on the back, might be adding some digital future and whatever it takes to actually keep going and keep floating, not just floating, but flying high in the space. We are definitely making sure we add that.
All right, so yeah, thank you very much for explaining how to answer that questions. So guys, BabyDoge CEO will doing we'll adopt several chains, and of course this is will doing first chains for everyone, and I think that's really wonderful for everyone that BabyDoge CEO even meme coins from the islands, and of course they also so used to develop the apps application. As you can check out the apps, and you can launch decks, and I think that's really wonderful to you to check out first. And I think this is wonderful for everybody. And right now, so on the apps and the launch decks of the BabyDoge CEO, they only developed on the Ethereum and also the Binance merchants. As you can check out on the farming or the stackings, and you will see. And of course, this is the launch stage. You can click the launch stage, and you can connect the wallets, swap through wallets, and you can check out the earned. And of course, this is BabyDoge CEO and Ethereum's BabyDoge CEO on the Binance chains. This is farming schools for the everyone to get. So yeah, this is from Sanrio Rio, the last questions from the Twitter's audience. And yeah, can you tell us more about your stacking in your platforms, Miss Medita? And is there any minimum for stack?
Is he asking for staking or my background? I don't think I got the question.
Can you tell us more about stacking your platforms and farming tools? And is there any minimum for stacks or the farm?
Well, staking at the moment, there is. I don't think there's any minimum for staking, but I think on a reasonable amount, the staking minimum is $100. But let me confirm that at the moment, because the last time we were supposed to make it, any amount of stake. I would definitely confirm why this armor is ongoing from the team. The staking minimum amount, and regarding the farming, if you check on the website, you can find all the farming pools and how much you can earn. Because if I have to really go into details regarding farming, it's talking about technicalities and how different we are. But if I have to be on the face of it, then I'm just going to say the APY you see on each of those farming are not something that are subject to change. they're not, you know, things that can be manipulated. If you check the staking as well, all the APYs are definitely as stated. It's not something that's going to drop in the future or you know, subject to change because of one thing or the other. So as long as the token that is kept out for reward is still on, it's definitely going to be on. But regarding the minimum amounts, you have to just give me 2 seconds and I can get that right away from the team. Can you guys still hear me? Okay, yeah. I thought I cut out a bit.
Yeah, sure. I can hear you.
Okay, yeah. So if we have to go into the staking, because I'm trying to open the site and just explain everything from the staking to the farming. Sorry, I'm on my phone, so I'm trying to get to the. Okay, yeah. Let me launch the backs right now and then go on the staking. Yeah, AIM. So if you check, you can, yeah, you can stake for the Baby CEO token on the Ethereum side. You get over 318 APR, which is the number and unchanging at this point until the pool rewards for that staking is outlived. There is no change, there is no form of manipulation. It's a smart contract based and it happens automatically. So whatever rewards you get goes directly into your trust wallet. It goes, I mean, and you can, one thing I can also, you know, reiterate is the fact that our staking platform doesn't tie you down. You can unstake at any time that you want. At any time you want to stake, you can stake, and the fee is just the normal gas fees that you pay. Normal gas fees you have to pay when you want to, you know, swap a token, you know, send a token, etc. So it's not some outrageous fees. And on the Binance side as well, you can find several APY under 40x multiplier. It's all explained. Like I think the only thing I need to reiterate is also the referral system on the staking platform, which would be live in a couple of days. It's actually already live, but it's not reflecting yet because it's been buffered in. The referral system on the staking aspect is the fact that if you bring one person to stake with your referral code, you get 5% from whatever they stake. And if the person brings someone else, the person gets 5% while you get 3%. And if that other person brings someone else,
Okay, Ms. Melita, are you disconnected or still want to explain? Hello? Hello? Ms. Benita, can you hear me?
I'm very sorry, guys. I couldn't to beat again. I'm sorry. I got disconnected and I was talking to myself.
All right, so you got disconnected, so you can continue.
Okay, so at what point did you guys stop hearing me? Because I was explaining on the referral system. I was talking about the three-way referral system on a staking platform, and this would also be extended to the pool system. As long as you use your referral code from a decentralized app, like on a D app, to bring in someone and the person is staked under you, not like under you, but comes in and you know, stake their tokens, you get some percent, and if they bring someone else, they get, and you also get until the third person that's been brought under that line. So the reason why we are incorporating these features is because we want to encourage staking on our platform. And of course, we know what staking does to the platform. It helps secure the network, because when everyone keeps their token, it's kind of our liquidity. It makes the token price stable, and it attracts investors, knowing the fact that the community members stake their tokens. So it's something that we really feel is beneficial to be added on our platform, our staking platform.
So thank you very much for your explaining about the staking platforms and also the farmings. That's called the APR or the BabyDoge CEO. And of course, right now we need to move to another segment of the CME. I think it's the free question and answers. So everyone that's already watching until the end of the CME, and of course you can drop on the comments, Binance live comments, and asking about BabyDoge CEO, and Miss Benito will answer your questions. And of course, it's
Okay.
not about you to get the best question and drop on the comments, Binance live, and we will pick the best question only. So everyone, drop on the comments.
Thank you. And also, just going back, just before the people that asking the question, or just before you pick up the questions, just to correct, I said earlier the minimum was $100. Nah, it's $50. So the minimum stake amount for the guider acts is actually $50, and the max is $10,000. So you can stake with as low as $50 on a staking platform.
All right, guys. So yeah, thank you, Miss Benita. So guys, don't forget to drop on the comments. BabyDoge CEO. I think this is one of our platforms. Even this is a meme coins, but they are serious to develop the applications. That's a great point for you guys to holding this token for the long term.
Yeah, and like you said, it's not just a meme. It's a meme and utility-based token. So it's memeable utility product, and the reason both of them are combined in that way is to attract both the people who like the meme token and also to attract the people who like the utility token. So yes, if you are out there looking for some memes, then this is the right place for you to be, because our NFT collections are definitely so memeable, and you can mint directly on our platform as well. And of course, we are memeable just from the name. And if you are also, on the other hand, looking out for utility tokens, then this is also like the right place for you to be in. You can find testimonies already from how much we have grown so far in less than a month, or about 2 months. We started out really pretty low, and boom, we were out there, and people were still believing in us and are still holding. If we started out with let's say 1 million, and we are at 1.5, that would have just been nothing. But now we started as low as 80K, and we moved to 2M, and at this point, regardless of how the market's just been swinging up and down, we are still sitting pretty at 1.5. So it's not something that you should just look at the name and just keep your eyes away from. No. Look into the project. Try to check a decentralized application and see all the features in it. Go and check their like I said earlier, the Twitter wallets. And if you have any suggestion as well, feel free to write in the DM. Feel free to contact through the emails, whatever that you find, whatever means that you find. Go on Twitter and write us. The project is not just it's not just something that we intend to do for 10 years. Or 20 years. It's something that's mapped out for a lifetime. As long as a decentralized finance go on in the space, we believe so much that our utilities will definitely outlive even the decentralized finance itself, because as long as people own crypto, they definitely want to store it somewhere. And if we can get the Twitter wallet out there, which is a safe wallet for everyone, because you cannot lose your secret phrase and then lose your entire money. No, it's not. It's never happening. We believe so much that this is definitely an outstanding project in the space.
All right, Miss Benita. So I got a questions from the Binance Live comments. So this is from the office, Miss. What makes you sure about to develop these projects for the long term, Miss Benita?
Can you repeat the question? What makes me sure about the outcome of the project?
What makes you sure to develop projects for the long terms?
For the long term?
Yeah, this is from the
Okay.
office, Miss. So I'm repeat the question again. What makes you sure about to develop the projects for the long terms, Miss Benita?
What makes me sure is it seems like I knew that the question was coming even before the question came, because I was just talking about our wallets and all the features that we have and how much they can outlive even the decentralized finance itself. Because of course everybody wants to secure their wallet, everybody wants to secure their funds, everyone wants a secure, system where they are assured of always having their funds whenever they want. Everyone also wants to be able to send out, tokens or money, funds, whatever, easily without going through long procedures and processes, etc. I mean, if you are like, let's say, me and you now, we are just starting and talking, and like, hey, can you send me $1, $2, 10, whatever amount? I'm like, oh yeah. All I have to do is just copy your username, and that's it. And that's on one hand. The Twitter wallet is one of the features that we believe so much would take us long term. It's like a drive, and would definitely drive us regarding long term. It's definitely taking us for a long drive. And also our gaming platform. Gaming has been one of the features that has been in existence even before, from time immemorial, depending on your religion. It's almost in all the religious books. You see gaming of all sorts of type. There's been happening from way back, and it's still happening at this time. And there are people who are really, into gaming. And gaming system is one of the system that has been used to bring in or grow the crypto space. When gaming, or when all form of gaming started happening in the space, we noticed there was like an increase of people, regarding activities on this gaming platform, because the people that are coming in, some of them were never in the crypto space. So the gaming features as well is one of the features that we believe is something that would carry on for as long as possible, as long as we keep innovating, adding and making it more interesting and enticing and engaging for people. We believe this would take us long term. And also being realistic, the team is ready to carry on this project for as long as possible. So, because one thing that I always say is, you might have a good product, but if you don't have a good team, then you might not go so far. We have a great team. We have teams who are deep down into into this project and are so focused on carrying out the development of all the product. And that's why you see that we even had the products on even before we went live, and we already have a stake in just after we went live. And now we have the better version of our Twitter wallets. We are doing everything we say, and we're definitely sure that this would carry us for a long time.
All right, Miss Benita, thank you very much for covered the discussion. And of course, I think this is as I said, as for I mentioned it to you guys, that BabyDoge CEO is meme coins, but have utilities. And yeah, that's really wonderful. That's the meme coin have a utilities that's really big, I think. And of course, this is for the long term holding for you guys. And it's better for you to check out the Telegram community of the BabyDoge CEO, and also to check out the website of the BabyDoge CEO. That's make sure this platform is really for the long terms. And yeah, thank you very much for Miss Benito to cover that question from Dolphy Smith. So I will pick another question from Right, this is from the page. What are the benefits of having BabyDoge CEO tokens, Miss Benita?
Okay. I mean, if this person has been following, then it's he definitely must have had me saying all the benefit, but I just have to, go over them again. So the benefits of owning our token is baby CEO. That's the token, name, or I think that's the word for it. Yeah. So the benefit of holding our token is one. Even if you just want to buy the tokens, you don't want to do anything, just buy and hold this token, you are getting 7% reward for every buy and sell that happens on a smart contract. So now let's say you bought this token when it was 80K market cap. Imagine you bought in at 80K market cap and people have been buying and selling. And for every buy that happened, you get the platform gets 7%. 7% goes to reward for all the holders of the token. So imagine all the buys that happened, the buys and sell that happened just before we went to 2 million, and you were just holding this token. You were not even staked. So one of the benefits is you get to get rewards from just holding the token. So it's a reward token. You get, there's a 7% that comes back to hold all the holders of the baby CEO token. And the second benefit is also you can stake our token to earn more tokens. So, and our APY are so succulent. If you go through our decentralized app at the moment, you can find a staking. It's live. And we also have a platform, a big platform that some of you know. I just do not want to, should I say, promote other projects right here. But we have our staking. People are staking using our stake, buying our token and adding on their own staking platform. So we are that big and we have so many people coming in for partnership at this point, but we want to be sure that we need them. We are vetting these people thoroughly just so we don't make mistake of just, getting on board people who really just want to benefit from us and we cannot benefit from that. So yeah, the second one was the staking, which I mentioned. And also the third one is the gaming platform. So once our gaming platform comes on, for you to access, for you to be able to play in this game, you must be holding at least 0.3 BNB worth of our token. So if everyone starts buying this amount, people from the space and people not from the space, new users into the space, because of course the gaming system would attract people who were not initially into crypto. So that way, it's definitely increasing the value of our token. It's also increasing the value that the people get regarding the rewards as well. So our token is a fuel for all the ecosystem, and holding our token gives you access to all our ecosystem. It gives you premium access to it, and also you benefit from both the percentage that comes automatically, and also you can stake to earn, and you have access to all the features. I think that explains the question.
All right, so yeah, thank you very much for explaining that to cover the questions. And yeah, I'm picking another question. So this is from details. What difference between burns and super burns in your platforms?
Okay, so the burns are the ones we have the 50% of the total supply burn just before we went live. And that way we came from, we kind of reduced at the same time helping a stabilized value of the token. So the super bonds are the bonds that would happen, sequentially. So we give the term, there's we made the term the super bond, and this super bond would happen, sequentially in a custom way. But if there is need to inform the community on how the super bonds or the metrics of the super bonds, then we'll definitely pass out the information and document how the super bonds will happen. But the bonds were the ones that happened just before we went live, 50% of the total supply, which was bond. And then the super bonds would happen sequentially as we keep going. So, and once this bond happened, we all understand what bonds means. It means that we are reducing the total supply, the circulating supply, the total supply, and we are increasing the price of our token, because when there are limited token by these bonds, then the price is definitely skyrocketing.
All right. So yeah, thank you very much for spinning that cover this question for and super bonds. And of course, this is a question from Nando. Will there any program to buy back your tokens, Miss Benita?
Will there be any problems to do what, sorry?
I'm sorry. So maybe I will repeat the question. Is there any programs to buy back your tokens?
So we have the bond system, which is a super bond, which was mentioned earlier. And the super bond, for some people, they would prefer to do a buyback. For some people, they choose the super bonds, which is their subsequent bonds that happens periodically. And we are going with the super bonds instead of a buyback. And if there is ever a need for a buyback, then definitely we would also inform the community. But the super bonds has the same effect as the buyback, because what does the buyback do? The buyback literally is a team putting back some money by buying their own tokens and increasing the price of the token. And the super bond is the team, bonding some of these tokens. Don't forget, this token